Hello, welcome to our summer edition of Culture Worldwide, where we discuss transfers, all the drama, the best players, the lists, all of this stuff. So right into it.
I'm Marco.
Fabrizio.
Gabriel.
Kri.
And this is Culture Worldwide. Alright guys, so let's just talk about the elephant in the room, everything, that's been going on with the transfers. The Arab League has been taken over. Some people are saying, how's the Arab League any different with the Prem? Maybe. I would agree to an extent. But the Arab League even has triple the amount of money of the Premier League. And this affects Serie A in a bad way, I would think. Because now, not only do we have to compete with the Prem to sign people, we have to compete with the Arab League. And they're signing not just our veterans, but our prospects as well. We saw with the Milinkovic Savic transfer, Juventus wanted to get Milinkovic Savic. He was ready to go. And now,
not just Juventus,
the Saudi Arabian League,
3 teams,
they showed them the money. And now it's only a matter of time before he signs. And honestly, I as much as I would say go for the glory, I'd understand it.
Nah,
he's getting paid.
No, who?
Milinkovic Savic.
No, listen. At that point in his career, how are you not gonna want to compete in Champions League, bro? I'm sorry.
Of course.
Take the money and go to Saudi.
But I think the Arab League right now, it's not just what it's about is mainly about the money. And I give props to Koulibaly because he actually came out and he was honest. He said he went for the money, but he went because he wants to support his family and he wants to.
But also support your family. You're making millions.
Done. He wants to build things in Senegal in his city, and I get it. There's a lot of players like Koulibaly. He's a good guy. You could see he's actually trying to help his city. But then there's guys that are like Milinkovic Savic. He's 28 years old. He could have still played in Europe. He's arguably the best midfielder in Serie in the last 10 years.
That's what I mean.
He ruined his career.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I mean, who wouldn't do the same at that point in your career? Let's say 35 or even Ronaldo's age. You want to set yourself up for the future, your kids for the future, like Koulibaly, help your home country.
Yeah.
Some of these players, they grew up so poor, so they want to...
No, exactly. In Koulibaly's case...
end their career making a good salary.
I understand Ronaldo, but I don't understand these young players.
I don't understand Ronaldo at all. The guy's already rich. He was already reaching $1 billion.
Bro, you don't understand? He grew up
Marco,
so
you're a Ronaldo fan.
But he grew up so poor.
He's rich.
I know he's rich, but you understand that he wants his kids and their kids to be
They have enough more than enough money.
Ronaldo's case is that he's at the end of his career.
That too, bro.
And
exactly.
I think he openly said that the Arab League is better than the MLS.
Okay,
I agree.
Wait,
it is.
Well,
I think it is
even
too,
then,
bro.
that money excuse is nonsense. These players are already making way more than they should be, and they're asking for even more money. Milinkovic Savic,
bro.
What I understand is because you know how all these players are. They're in it for the money, and it's not just the Saudi Arabian League that has this mentality. The Prem obviously has been like this for a while now. They've been showing the money, but the Arab League has even more money than them. So how are we gonna sign? How is Serie A gonna sign anybody?
I'm gonna talk about Silvio Berlusconi. Rip to him, by the way. But he said that I think you know about this. He said in, I think, the 2005 or 2010, around that era, he goes, Serie A is going to be a disaster in the next 20 years, and we're not going to be able to compete with the Prem and even Saudi Arabian leagues. This guy had a vision already from the past because he knew. And he's right. We can't compete. Now, I'm looking at the transfers all these Serie A teams are making. They're getting players that from the Prem that are just decent. For example, we're American, but Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
I think he's a very good player, but for example, he's not a star player on Chelsea. We're getting players that are just okay.
Yeah, let me tell you why I think that's happening. Wait, what did you want to say?
I was going to say, I agree. It's like, Serie A, now it's come to a point, we're attracting okay guys. Pulisic is very good, but for a team like Milan,
no,
it's not enough. So Serie A, we're gonna attract those guys, but we're gonna let go. What are we gonna let go? Oshimen, Vlahovic.
You know what it looks like to me?
That we're gonna lose all the good guys.
They look desperate. They look desperate.
I think Serie A is just they're looking at the Prem, they're looking at the Saudi Arabian league. They're like, oh shoot, we got to do that.
Yeah,
but they don't know how to do it.
You know what Italy's probably thinking right now? The teams are like, oh wow, yeah, we're getting players, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people should like respect us. We're getting a lot of players. Meanwhile, look at the players they're getting.
Yeah,
you don't understand.
I mean, look at Milan's president, the American, right? He's probably thinking, yeah, we can market the sport to America. Let's get some American players like Christian Pulisic. Meanwhile, they sold their future legend, Tonali, a man who is Milan born, Milan raised. He's the future of Milan. He was the heart and soul of Milan. That's what he was shaping himself up to be. He did not want to leave. And look what this asshole president does. He sells Tonali to Newcastle.
At least to like Manchester United.
Yes, this is how like it's gotten so out of hand. Newcastle now has the money, can make moves, and is paying 70 million for Tonali, and he was sold. And what did they get to, I guess, replace him? Not really, but that's who they signed after Tonali, Christian Pulisic.
Honestly, guys, I don't like what football's coming to.
Yeah.
No, I
money's killed football.
This summer's been a really like concerning summer, especially now that the new rankings came out in Europe. Serie A is now the second best league in the world, which we don't agree with.
Yeah.
We're Serie A fans, and I'll tell you, La Liga is better than Serie A, and even the Bundesliga has done better than Serie A too. We're, I think, at fourth.
If we would have won all those three finals, I think maybe second place is perfect for us. But like, guys, everything's went downhill.
It's just crazy.
Everything went downhill.
It's almost like over the course of 1 year, Serie A just dropped hard because, like, even a few months ago, everyone's like, we were saying Serie A's back. Milan has been at their best.
Oh man!
The past 2 years, Milan have been at their best since a decade. Inter finally reached the final. Fiorentina was able to reach a final. Roma's been performing. Juve, we still suck, but every team was almost coming back, and now what? Everyone's gonna drop hard again, and then what? Juve's gonna rise, carry the league again. We can't have that.
Yeah, and also, I don't even know if that might happen. And I mean, we're talking about the money issue. Sevilla just won the Europa League, and they're doing poor financially wise.
Oh, they're
it's major. Yeah, it's not just affecting Serie A; it's affecting the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is pretty much, has gone downhill too.
I would say in terms of money, they're better.
In terms of money, I think they're still not there.
They're better than La Liga and Serie A, though. Yeah, they are. It's proven. They all their players that the Bundesliga has really good business. Haven't you noticed Dortmund,
but quality wise,
Leipzig? I'm talking about just money right now.
Okay,
they sell all their players to the Prem. Hold on, and they make all their money and. They've been financially really good. If you think about it. Leipzig just sold Szoboszlai for what, like 70 million?
The Bundesliga is not as marketable as Serie A.
You know why? But the reason why Bundesliga doesn't have these big investors is because the entire league has a rule that it's called like the 51% rule. The fans have to own 51% of the club, and that's why they don't have these crazy investors.
But what I'm saying, you say Bundesliga has more money than Serie A. I don't think so.
They do.
No, bro, I think they do.
They do.
We have like no money because we don't. I told you, we don't have to sell rights.
Bro, Bundesliga have no like marketability. Like there's no. It's even harder to promote than Serie A.
As in what way? Like in what way?
In terms of the players, like one, it's just. I don't want to say,
bro. Bigger than
one club doesn't. How many German teams can the average person name like from the lower the lower?
You're just saying that not many people can name.
You're talking now about like fan view which one's
yes, it's marketability. That's the most important thing. But either way, we're going off. I wanted to say
you're going off topic.
I wanted to say not off topic, but I the reason I was going to say this, I think despite all that, Bundesliga should be ranked third. I think they've done way better than Serie A these past few years. These past 15 years, honestly. And also the Belgian league, fifth? That's ridiculous. The Portuguese league should be fifth. Where are they pulling these like...
It's based off their performances for this year, but it's still... Like
that's what I told them.
It was supposed to be the past
France
5 years.
Is still within a top 5 league. It's it's over a 5-year thing. But that ranking was just for this year.
I don't know why Belgium was high. If Benfica beat Club Brugge in the Champions League, that's what
that is just.
I never understand how
and
Belgium
not even just beat them; they destroyed them.
How is Belgium always so high in these
the
rankings?
one thing we were saying with money, I think I saw maybe a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was. I think it was Inter.
Yeah.
They need a profit. They can't. What am I trying to say? They were for their finances for this summer. They can't spend more than they make. Inter has to make a profit. That's how poor Serie A is in terms of financials.
Well, that's why they let go of Skriniar, Onana, and they want to get Lukaku on another
They still
loan.
need money.
That's crazy, bro.
The team's gonna.
Why do you think this is a big one about all these Serie A teams? I'll take Inter for example. If you know about the Lukaku transfer saga right now, it's crazy because they can't sign him right now on a regular deal. They have to get him on a loan because of the finances. Now Juventus came in, and Juventus has more money than Inter right now, and are trying to get him, which I don't even know why.
I don't know why.
But another big thing about Juventus, Juventus have now pulled out of the Conference League due to all their financial issues. And now if you think about it, Juventus is one of the biggest teams in the world. No disrespect to another American. I played against him too.
Yeah, I was going to make
Tim Weah, I think he's a good player, but Juventus quality, you go from Cuadrado to Weah.
Yeah, this is what I was saying with Juventus, what I wanted to say. We got rid of Cuadrado, he served us well. He left Juventus. I would have wanted to kept him. We kept Alexandre, who's a bigger issue. Well, Cuadrado he hasn't been as the best, he's 34, but he still had games where he's performed. He's always putting a fight against Inter every time. He always makes an impact. And we get rid of him. We signed Timothy Weah, who's he's in my opinion, I don't even think he's
a talented kid and he's very versatile, but
he'll never be top starter for European
should
League.
Go for.
It's an Allegri type player. That's what
Allegri's a big
in other words,
guys.
an awful player. Allegri has completely lost it. Juventus has lost it. Look, Juventus has lost it. Okay, to keep Allegri after 2 failed seasons is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, people are saying we got Giuntoli. The players we bring, at the end of the day, Allegri's got to prove the players we bring in.
Let's talk about a little bit.
Wait, hold on, I wasn't done. Juventus as a whole, we're supposed to be the flagship of Serie A, regardless what team you support. You could be in denial you want. That's the truth. Not even being arrogant. That's just the case.
It's come to the point that players want to leave Juve because there's nothing to gain playing for us.
Yeah.
There's nothing to gain. We're not going to win.
And these
anything.
players, Vlahovic and Chiesa, these players and they wanted to be at Juve their whole life, bro. They said it was a dream.
Yeah.
Now look at them. They went out.
Di Maria.
And what is this fetish for midfielders that Juventus have? It's we just want to sign a big midfielder every year. Clearly, we have no defenders. We have none. Even if we stick with the 3-5-2, who we're going to bring on in case somebody gets hurt. Danilo's main position is a right back. And Bonucci's going to retire, as he should. But
you guys don't have a star midfielder.
But also,
we don't.
It doesn't...
And now you're going to sell
Listen, this is the time. Stars. We have potential stars. This is the time we build the youth. This is the rebuild phase. Play the 3-man Italian midfield. Play Locatelli. Play Fagioli. Play Rovella.
I'm going to tell you one thing that I do agree with what Juventus is doing is that in the past, you guys always had at least one star player per position. And nowadays, you don't.
Well, that's the thing. The Saudi Arabian League, what's Pogba? And they're selling Duzan or Chiesa for sure. If we're going to play the 3-5-2, I hate to say it, Chiesa doesn't fit in there. But I'd rather keep Chiesa than Vlahovic. Juventus have shot...
4-3.
Juventus... but they're not going to do that. Allegri will not do that. Juventus has shot themselves in the foot. All the past mistakes since the Cristiano Ronaldo transfer is biting them now. But especially the last 2 years of what we did. Keeping Allegri was the worst thing we could possibly do.
I think now in Serie A, what I've been really seeing with all the transfers and all the teams, I have to say it's everyone's been doing their thing, but I take 4 teams. The 2 teams that I could give a grade of an F in the transfer market right now is Juventus and Milan.
Yeah,
I think they've done horrible.
I agree.
I think actually Milan is like a negative F. Like they've done horrible. Yes, they signed Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who I'm a big fan of. I think he's a great player. They signed Pulisic, and now they're linked with more players. They pulled out of the Kamada deal. But the big one, of course, that I think we need to talk about more is Tonali. It's like Cardinale, the president, he came out and he said, he's like, Milan have these financial problems. Now we need to sell a big player to get more players and build a team.
And you get these players.
Like, if I were to sell someone,
yeah, we
some
talked about
Milan
this.
fans would get mad at me. I would sell Leao. I wouldn't sell Tonali.
No. I would sell, actually.
I know your reasoning. I get it.
It was 3 players.
Tonali was almost
Wait.
guaranteed for his entire career.
Exactly.
Milan, so you're better off. If in the event of selling 2, you're probably better off selling Leao.
Before you say what you have to say, let me just tell you one thing.
No, it's do this thing.
One thing. They had 4 players to sell. Maignan,
yes.
Theo, Leao, or
That's
Tonali.
what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you were Milan, question to all of us, we'll go around. Which one would you have sold?
Leao.
And give your reason. Kri. You made the right... I think we all agree Tonali should have been sold.
Milan need Tonali. I think they need Maignan because what he brings to the team is like he improves them so much. And I would probably keep it between Theo and Leao. But
if you were to pick one,
Yeah,
It's hard.
maybe Theo. But the thing is, like, what other left backs could they
That's
get?
what I'm
That's the
saying.
problem.
Ferland Mendy on Real's open. He's
That
a
would
good
be
one.
the only other maybe replacement.
well, because these players, they're gonna leave anyway in their career. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Teo's a Madrid player. Leao, bro, he's gonna leave. He's
But
gonna
like-
leave eventually.
The reason why I'm saying Leao is this. You have to think about the market right now.
Yeah.
Tonali was the last option.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was sold because he's the bandiera of Milan. He's the guy that everyone was like, this guy's the future captain. Everyone knew why Tonali shouldn't have been sold. Even you could see in the Newcastle presentation, he doesn't look
Bro,
happy.
he was like, yeah, it's smaller facility than Milan. He was like,
After
nah, I don't
that,
like
you can't sell Maignan because Magnan's top 3 goalkeepers in the world.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're between Theo and Leao. The reason why I won't sell Theo is because nowadays fullbacks are really hard to find.
Yeah.
Like a Hakimi, a Theo, like they're hard to find.
Man.
Leao, the reason why I would sell him is because 1, he's worth the most money.
At
2,
this point in time, too.
Nowadays, the best positions and the positions you find the most are wingers. For example, Napoli found Kvaratskhelia. There's wingers out there that you could get. Real Madrid just signed that Turkish kid. He's a winger.
Yeah. Okay,
No, you're right.
That my reasoning is probably the same. The only thing I at one point I was leaning towards sell Theo. Why? Well, Leao, he has come up and said, "Oh, I will stay in Milan for." I mean, most of the time people with that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Zaniolo.
well, Zaniolo is a different story. But Leao has been between Leao and Theo. Theo is a very unique player. But Leao's younger, and he probably, if Milan remains strong, I could see Leao staying for a bit more. I feel like Manchester City was going to get Theo or something.
No, City wanted Leao.
No, City wanted Theo or Di Marco.
City wanted Theo.
But didn't they want Leao too at first?
City want Bastoni,
City wanted everybody.
Di Marco,
City
and
wanted
Theo.
everybody. But
No, getting grabbed y'all.
One thing
Oh.
though that I feel
Because of the transfer.
yeah. You but
Him.
wait no.
with Juve, as opposed to Milan, the one good thing Juve did is get Giuntoli as sporting director. But the problem is, it's like, sure, he can find us the players, but if Allegri doesn't do something, change his ways, or if we don't sack him, then it's all for nothing.
And what is this?
That's the one thing.
No,
Juve has
seriously,
over
this is
Milan
my
right
analogy
now.
for Juve. It's like, imagine like a hole in a cup. You keep pouring water, it's gonna come out. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
That's Allegri, the hole. Like, you keep pouring water to these players, but it's gonna go down.
That's a
It's gonna just come out of the hole.
And, bro, the solution is I mean, it's not the complete solution, but the first start is you should have sacked your coach, and they didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And now I'm hearing this thing that they want to bring in Spalletti if next
So
season.
stupid for me.
Is I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I would have rather have Spalletti now. If you ask me, who would you rather have, Spalletti, because it's a change. But He's not Juve
I
material
would
either.
never get Spalletti.
Nah.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You need like a Juve fan.
No,
Like a Juve-
but Allegri's a Juve fan. A
player.
Juve fan.
No. I'm
We
saying
went out-
besides Allegri.
But Marco, who
Yeah.
did you want with the 4 of Milan? Who would you
I said Leao. I agree with you because at first I said Theo, but what you said about the wingers, it's like it's not easier, but like there's more common.
Now around.
No, I was gonna say even like the lesser known players, like the one that Madrid got or Kvaratskhelia when he was before they got one top.
But one thing, like before, what I was saying about the 4 teams. Yeah. So I would say with the 4 teams in Serie A, Milan and Juve haven't been doing well in the transfer window. But the other 2 teams who I thought that have done really well is Inter and Roma. The reason why I say Roma's done well is because we've signed Awar on a free, we signed Ndicka on a free, and we've kept Smalling, Dybala, and Llorente and El Shaarawy on a contract. And I think that's superb because a lot of teams let go of their free players nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, for example, PSG with now Mbappe. Inter, I thought, honestly, after the whole UCL loss, they were going to let go of so many players, but they have let go of Brozovic, who's an amazing player.
Dumb decision.
Onana's leaving, but they already got 2 replacements. Sommer's coming, and a young goalkeeper's coming.
That's
I forgot
insane.
his name.
Sorry.
Then, who's the other player? Oh, Frattesi.
Oh, yeah.
Signed.
Yeah.
And Lukaku
That's a smart
might come too.
Listen, honestly, I don't know what you're going to get with Lukaku. I don't know if it's good that they're going to, like, keep him or whatever. Because, like, I feel like he's a burden. I'll be honest. Like, I feel like he's just a burden. He brings
Thuram.
so much...
Thuram.
They got Thuram, yeah. They should play him. Because Lukaku brings so much drama. Whether it be not playing well or whether it be, like him with the coaches. It's just so much... Like, let him go. He's a burden. How can you guys not see this? He's a burden.
I think he's good in Serie A, but Lautaro's the guy.
only thing now
No,
is...
he's good in Serie A,
They
but
don't
like...
have Dzeko no more. So that's the only reason.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is Lukaku would be like a bigger contract.
But Thuram
They
should
sign him.
start, because honestly, he's
Thuram
young.
should start.
He's also like... I like the way he plays. Like, with France, he did okay.
Well, guys, I think with Serie A, like, clearly we're picking up scraps at this point.
No, we definitely are.
But let's look at the rest of the world, starting with everybody's favorite topic, the Prem. I mean, guys, we could say what they want. The Prem have the money, they have all this, but guys, when it comes to transfers, they make the right transfers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We could... Kri,
I don't think
take it away.
For the most part, the big 6, including Newcastle, have been doing good transfers. I mean, Man
part
City,
of the big 6.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Man City, they're already the best in the world, and they were able to get Kovacic from Chelsea and Vardiol, which is probably the best young center back in the world. I don't remember who else they got, but just those 2 additions is insane.
I think
they're letting go though of a lot of players.
Bernardo Silva,
Walker,
you probably
maybe.
Cancelo.
Yeah.
Listen, well, Cancelo, yeah, but
Cancelo.
Bernardo Silva...
Alvarez
better.
might be going to Bayern, I heard.
Wait.
I honestly think it's better that they get rid of Cancelo. They don't even need him.
No, they don't.
And
They don't even play like
plus
that.
they're playing like a 3-2-2-3,
Exactly. I hate that.
which is already they're too good. And next, I want to mention Liverpool because one, they got Szoboszlai.
Mm-hmm.
They activated his release clause for 70 million, which I think was actually really smart. And it's and you know what's crazy actually, if you compare that purchase to Tonali, because it's just like Tonali was supposed to be the best in Italy, and he's only worth 80 million, and it just goes to show how we're all lacking in Serie A Italy. That the entire country's lacking in this sport. And another transfer that Liverpool made is McAllister.
That's huge.
He's now their number 10.
That's huge.
Very huge.
Yeah.
Szoboszlai's number 8. Gerrard's number. But I think Liverpool have won the transfer window in the world right now.
Listen,
they've done fantastic.
Guys, if there's one coach that can like win them a league or a Champions League this year with this team, it's Klopp. Like I back him. Honestly, he's probably my favorite coach. Like right now, I'm saying because like
amazing coach.
I don't know why. Like I just back him so much. Like he does it all. With that team that they first had with Liverpool, and now to now,
completely.
Yeah, well, come on.
I think Klopp is. He can be. I think he's the best coach in the Prem. I don't think it's Guardiola. What Klopp did with Liverpool to bring them from that, who did they even have? Like, They had such
Balotelli.
mediocre players.
Balotelli,
Yeah,
Benteke.
Joe Allen, all these guys. Like, he just transformed that whole team, and now. But this shows the quality of the Prem. You know, I can't lie, the money's a big part, but regardless of the money, like
the Prem know who to buy.
They're IQ.
Yeah, they're not. This is. I mean, but a team that also knows who to buy, more or less, but doesn't has money, but not as much as the Prem, not the most marketable, in the world because the Prem there. But La Liga have made great transfers.
Yeah. Madrid.
Yeah,
for sure.
Madrid
have the most money though.
Yeah, no, but they got Atletico got Aspilicueta, which I think is a great signing. I mean, yes, Real Madrid's making most of the
Jude Bellingham, which is probably the biggest signing of the summer.
So far.
Yeah,
that's an insane. No matter the price, just spend the cash because he's amazing.
But they have the most money, but it's not like they're just spending on.
Yeah, they're not spending.
Since 2010, bro, they've been spending on smart players. Huh?
Yeah,
they signed Joselu.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think honestly, what no one's really talking about is you know what Real Madrid's best signing was this summer, regardless of Bellingham, the young Turkish kid. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting his name.
Goulet.
Is re-signing Luka Modric and Toni Kroos.
It is really smart.
That's the biggest thing.
I think the only thing. Okay, let's play a game here. Where should this player go next?
Okay.
Because we're hearing so many rumors. First one, let's get it right off the bat. Mbappe. What's gonna happen with him?
I'll be honest. I think he should go to Madrid. Come on,
I mean, but the amount of money he's asking for is
absurd.
absurd.
It is absurd. But who else can pay that?
He's gonna be a free next year.
So let him go to City. Let them dominate for 4 more years. Let that happen.
He really should go to Madrid. I know he was also. I think he was also interested in Arsenal, but they just don't have the cash. That's
what I'm saying.
Or else they do.
You think?
Or else he should go there, but they don't have the money.
Nah, I think Mbappe, like a great team for Mbappe would be Manchester United.
I agree.
I think Manchester United.
The money, guys. That's why Madrid only have the money.
Bro, they have money.
No, but it's the contract.
Mbappe's ego, and this is why I never liked him. He's asking for so much money. Real Madrid, just be smart. Just wait. Don't get him now. Why would you have to get him now anyway?
No, but do you know the issue with PSG?
They have to get rid of him.
They have to get rid of him now.
Because they don't want him on a free.
They don't want him.
No, yeah,
bro, that president's a dumbass. But he's smart,
but Real Madrid don't have to get him.
So now this is what I think. Real Madrid and Mbappe for me should not happen. It's a toxic relationship.
That is toxic.
It's like back and forth every year. I think the perfect place for him is either Manchester United, which won't happen, but it's Arsenal to replicate Thierry Henry.
So you think Arsenal will happen more likely than Manchester United?
I think he would fit.
The reason why is because Manchester United came out and said they don't want him. Ten Hag said he doesn't want him.
But even then, Arsenal is just very unlikely.
What about Liverpool?
Liverpool,
but they already have Gakpo,
Mbappe, Gakpo up top,
Luis Diaz,
Nunez.
They already have a lot of
They would. I would guarantee you, if they get them, they'll win the treble.
I think the future best teams that we'll see in these past coming this next decade. I probably don't see Manchester City winning much anytime soon.
When Guardiola's gone.
I think after they won that, I think even despite all the players they're getting, I think these next 3 teams will, because I see stuff happening for them, they will prevent that from happening. I see Barcelona doing stuff. We saw it this year. They had a couple slip-ups, but they did the right thing. They brought in Xavi as a coach. They're starting to get their foundation back because they lost their identity. That's what Juve should have done. But Barcelona did it. They're finding their identity now. I see glimpses of that past Barcelona team. In my opinion, though, I think they should have got Alvarez as a forward. I think they rushed with Lewandowski. I think Alvarez would have suited them better, but whatever. I see Barcelona doing really great in the next decade. I see Liverpool doing really good. I hate to say it. I hate them more than Inter, I'll be honest, but I see them doing very well. And I see Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich have only gotten better now, especially because they got Kim.
Yeah. Oh my God, exactly, bro.
And if it's true, because Bayern just are missing a forward. If they get Harry Kane, let's say it does
happen, I'm not gonna lie, finish it off. It's like Lewandowski, but better passer. Seriously,
if they get Harry Kane, I could see them winning the championship.
I think Harry Kane is the best striker in the world right now.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, honestly, he's been saying that.
No, because look at it this way. Benzema, At the time, he was at his prime.
Yeah.
He's now in the Arab League. He's old now. Lewandowski's also getting really old. Harry Kane is in the prime of his career.
Not only that, Harry Kane plays on such a bad team,
and he's still.
I'm telling you, this guy plays on a great team.
I think his 28 goals is more impressive than Haaland's 36.
I don't even think it's a bad shout because I hear a lot of people say if Harry Kane played for Man City, he probably would have scored more than Haaland.
Yeah,
so
that's not a bad
6 goals behind.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have scored more. The reason why is because he's more of a team player.
He's more involved.
Bro, but he scored 6 more goals than Haaland.
Harry Kane would have been more effective in that final than Haaland was.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Kane's a big game player.
Kane would have scored.
I think we need to worry.
Who do you have next?
For the transfers? Well, speaking of Harry Kane, where do you think Harry Kane goes? I think Bayern actually does get him.
Bro, PSG want him though, but I think Bayern should get him.
I think he should stay in the Prem.
Me too. I think Manchester United.
He needs to get the record for
Manchester United's perfect.
But I think Harry Kane, the way knowing him, I think Harry Kane's loyal to Tottenham. I don't think.
Guys, I think he needs a Champions League. He needs a trophy. He doesn't need an individual
I think it's more likely to win with Bayern Munich.
Think about this. First of all, I love him because he's a great captain. He's a great person. But I think Manchester United fits him because that transfer reminds me of Van Persie when he went to
two completely different players.
I'm saying
the
transfer, not the players, because Van Persie left Arsenal to win trophies. He did that, and I think if Kane does that, it's a success.
And United have Ten Hag, they have a good foundation. They have a great foundation.
Look, Harry Kane will be great no matter where he goes. I think we could all agree on that. I think, but I think if we're looking at what's the best team for him, it's not Manchester United. Manchester United are very wing play based. I think Harry Kane will suit a team more like Bayern.
Bayern, because they play as a team, and I think he'll be
he'll
be that link.
Harry.
I was just gonna say, I guess it's just up to his personal interest. I mean, he wants big silverware. He doesn't want. I mean, he hasn't won any trophies, but he wants leagues, Champions League.
At least Totti won the Serie A, and
that's like a Champions League.
At least Totti won something.
Yeah, no, but guys, Harry Kane, I think Bayern Munich will suit him best. I think Bayern will win the Champions League if they get Harry Kane, or at least reach the final. But now, this is a Serie A one. Dusan Vlahovic, PSG is interested in him.
He should definitely stay if Allegri's not there, because no other team would suit him better.
I'll be honest. I agree. I think he should stay at Juve.
Yeah, but I think I think
this is not happening.
You know why? It's just not. I think they should stay because I think they should hold off a year, because I think this will be a failure season for Juve, another one. So I think if that happens, Allegri will get fired, and then that will open the door to other players.
Yes, but we're thinking from a player's point of view.
I know, you're right, but imagine them winning. Imagine them winning something the league.
If Juve get rid of Pogba, they can keep Vlahovic and Kessie.
Yes, but it depends for the right amount of money.
Yeah.
It depends how much the Saudi Arabians offer.
Bro, they're gonna offer.
If Juve said they'll accept a $10 million offer for Pogba.
That is the worst decision you could.
Yeah.
At least the 45 million. At least 45 million.
Do you think Vlahovic would suit
40 million.
United?
No.
I think he would suit Chelsea.
I think he would suit Arsenal.
He would suit Bayern.
Arsenal,
too.
Yeah.
I think he would suit Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie,
Arsenal would be a little better.
He would suit Liverpool.
He would suit Tottenham.
He would suit Liverpool because the way they get, Trent, I don't like him at all. But Trent and Robertson, the way they cross, just crossing in general with Liverpool. That suits Vlahovic.
That's how he scored.
Yes, and they actually pass to him in the box, unlike Juve. They don't send him the long ball. That's not him. That's Mbappe, long ball. That's not Vlahovic. Vlahovic is the guy who scores in the net and in the box. They hit 18, whatever.
I got one now. One that I really want to see leave. Neymar.
Oh.
Neymar.
Bro. Yeah, he's staying, but I kind of wish he went to Barca.
The only rumor I heard of Neymar is was Manchester United, but I don't think Manchester United is a team for him. He's
No.
too like
I heard
a personality.
No.
I heard Chelsea too.
I think Barca suits him. I think he should go back.
If anything,
I
he should
pray
go
he
back
goes
to
Me
back.
too. I'm
Barca.
not gonna lie. I don't like them. I like him, and I like that story he had.
If
with them,
Neymar
but-
does go back to Barca, they're gonna be a real threat because I could see his love for football coming back.
yeah,
Him, Lewandowski, Dembele.
Rafinha too. Like, come on.
I think Neymar. It really pains me to see. Like I don't like his attitude as a person. He's but
I have a question.
But as a player, he's just phenomenal to watch, and it's a shame what his career turned out because after Messi and Cristiano, he's the most talented and the best technically. If we're talking, we're not talking career-wise, like just what he could do with the ball, he's the best.
I got one. It's not like it's a huge player, but he's linked to like every team. Zaniolo.
Bro, that guy's just staring where he is. Yeah.
He's a problem child.
I heard Galatasaray want to sign him, but I can't stand this guy because he played for us, and you know what he said about Roma? He's like, I love Roma, I want to stay here forever. And then he comes out and says like 3 weeks ago, I loved Juve since I was a kid.
Always been the best.
I've always been there for Juve. So I think, in my opinion, Juve's going to sign him.
Bro,
That would be
dumb.
That's such a Juve sign.
Imagine Allegri and Zaniolo together on a team together.
Bro.
I don't want that. We
Bro.
don't need him.
Berardi too, like what the
Berardi to Lazio, I heard.
No, but like
That's-
Juve were interested in Berardi for so long.
Yo, he made a good point though. Declan Rice to Arsenal. That's a big one, guys.
That's a
Yeah.
big transfer. I think he actually perfectly suits him. That's a really big.
I'm happy Manchester City didn't get him because they can't get everybody.
I think it's like too much if they get him.
I think he would have suited Bayern because Bayern wanted him, and I think he's a good Bayern player.
I think Bayern's going to be great in the future. But you know what Manchester City remind me of? You know when we do our transfer, the draft, when we play FIFA, we have we might host one of those. We should probably do that. But
well, let us know if you want to see that, by the way. So
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
it going around this channel.
But it's like Manchester City's the guy that wins all the tournaments and gets to pick all the players.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I have one. Dybala.
I wish Juve got him back for a while. They even said, we might get it. I think Dybala's staying.
He doesn't want to leave.
I think
Why wouldn't he?
As long as Roma keep.
I mean, where do you guys think he's going to go? Cause
I mean, the only teams interested in him was Chelsea and Juve. I don't even think he's
He suits
Barca.
two. Yeah, he suits two teams. Well, three: Roma,
Barca.
Juve, and Barca. That's only three teams.
If Barca get Dybala, they have to really consider letting Lewandowski go.
I believe
No.
he's gonna stay.
Because you have to-
Lewandowski. He can play behind Lewandowski. That's his best position.
Yeah.
No,
That's center forward.
But
Camp.
bro, I think Dybala is the player closest to Messi. I think they should play him false
Barca don't
nine.
need the like.
No one's close to
No.
Messi.
Okay, first of all,
No,
do you remember?
dude, I'm not talking about. Dude,
I know what you're saying.
What about
stop being a nice guy for the cameras. You said it too, all right?
No,
you did. Don't backpedal.
What do you mean,
Like,
relax,
guy-
nice guy for the camera.
Guys, Dybala,
No
listen,
one's close to
Dybala plays the most similar to Messi, and he's one of the best players in the world technically.
Okay, but look at the Higuain Dybala like duo. He played behind Higuain.
He could
And
do
look
that
at that
too.
work.
But I don't think Barca need that number 10 behind the
They
striker.
don't.
They just need a traditional 4-3-3.
I have a
That's their
question.
Identity and it works for
Yeah.
them.
Speaking of
You're
Barca,
right.
because they got Gundogan, they have De Jong, they still have. Well, they got rid of Busquets. They have Gavi, they have Pedri. What are they gonna do with Kessie? Like,
No,
they're
he's
gonna-
leaving.
Yeah,
Really?
they're letting
I
him go.
heard Inter.
bro, if he goes there,
I heard
that's
Inter.
such a sellout.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
you have to
God.
see Chanaloglu left Milan.
No,
for
I
Inter.
know,
It's
I
like, it's
know.
becoming a freaking cycle.
Because bro, he's a great player on his day, like really good.
Yeah.
But like he just hasn't got his opportunity. To
What
play.
about-
Where's Cancelo gonna go?
That's a big one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bayern don't want him.
No,
I don't think
he's
City don't want him.
I think
Juve should get him back.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
perfect
too much
for
money
Inter.
that we.
For Inter.
I mean, but
Yeah.
if we sell Pogba, honestly, and we might have to sell Vlahovic, get Cancelo. Well, that's what we need. We need a fullback. Don't play this 3-5-2 nonsense. It's not going to work with
I
the
do
players.
think he's going to Barca though. That's where I think he's going to
The
go.
only thing
Cancelo?
I always hear every team he goes to has a problem with him, though.
He has an
That's the
attitude
one
problem.
thing.
It's that Portuguese mentality. Sorry.
What about Oshimen?
Oshimen
Listen,
should stay. but-
okay. In terms of his career, should leave because they're not going to win anything next year. I'm sorry, Napoli fans, you're not going to win anything next year. This was your year. But and listen, I can say it because I'm a Roma fan. I know how it is, guys. Listen, but in
He
terms
never
of
won
like,
anything, though.
in terms of I know exactly. In terms of him, like he should go to a team that will suit him the best. And honestly, Madrid. Because honestly, they'll suit him.
I disagree.
Why?
I know where he suits the best,
Prem.
and he opened up. He wants to go to the Prem.
United.
Although Bayern, he also said he would go to Bayern.
Bro, speaking of,
but I think
Arsenal.
Manchester
United. No, United
Now,
suit him the most.
Rashford and Anthony.
Yeah.
I like Jadon Sancho better than Anthony.
Yeah,
because he has more potential. But Osimhen and Rashford would
but
be
guys,
crazy.
but if Mbappe leaves, Rashford is going to PSG. That's immediate.
I don't think if Man U let Rashford go, that is the dumbest thing they've ever done.
No, I know.
Who I have a.
They let go of De Gea.
That's a big one. Where's he gonna go?
Oh yeah, wait. Where's De Gea?
Yeah, where's he? I think they should go to.
Spain.
Oh no, they're getting somewhere.
He should play in Spain.
I think
or something.
he should come to Roma. Jose.
Oh, actually, bro, I would take him. I would take him.
Let's be realistic.
Because Patricio's old.
Let's think about a team who actually needs a goalkeeper. And I thought Inter would have been perfect for him, but I don't think
he wouldn't go there because I have two keepers, but they're both really dumb. I lost my train of thought. Mendy and Kepa. He should go. If he wouldn't go there because he's not
United.
going to the Prem. No, I know, but he would go there. He should go there.
To be honest, in La Liga, they have all the La Liga teams have quality goalkeepers. I'm being honest now, like every team has a good goalkeeper now. Yeah. Where's this guy gonna go?
I mean, not really.
You think he's gonna start being a sub but not gonna start?
I think he should come to Roma because Patricio's old and he's not.
Because De Gea's pretty old.
I really think if you really think about it, Roma's the perfect place for him because you have a quality manager.
This guy with the Roma.
Well, listen, Juve have Szczesny. They don't need him. Milan have Magnan. Inter are getting Sommer. Napoli have Merit. He's not going to Napoli, let's be honest. Real, Atletico, and Barca have 3 quality keepers. All the Prem teams have quality keepers.
Yeah.
Where is he going to go? Bayern have Neuer.
Dream on. Dream until your dream comes true.
But think about it, though. Where would he go? Like, where would he go?
A German team, maybe.
Where?
Dortmund.
Oh! I mean, maybe Leipzig, but nah. He wouldn't want to go there, bro.
Nah, yeah.
De Gea has to go to a team that has, like, something big. A manager or a team.
But you never know.
Guys, I have one more player I want to talk about, and then I want to get into Real's striker situation, and then I think we could close this episode. But this is a player, we're talking about players who've been linked everywhere. Some people say, why are you bringing this player up? Some people are like, yeah, bring him up. Morata. I've seen him been linked everywhere.
It's every summer.
Knowing him,
he's just getting.
Knowing him,
going back
because he's getting pimped out every time. He's going to this.
Bro, they use him. They use him.
It's literally like
it's like
that. It's like a relationship.
Toxic.
There's really like money laundering going on. This guy is everywhere.
Bro, I read today.
Atletico, Juve, like another team. Atletico, Juve,
Real Madrid.
Yeah, Chelsea.
You know what I read today though? Milan have offered him a mega contract. Roma didn't offer him a contract, but like Mourinho and him have a good relationship. All the Prem teams have offered him, and he literally said, apparently he's like, I want you,
bro. Wait,
but they said they have to get rid of Vlahovic.
From a fellow Juve fan, would you?
My whole thought was we should have just kept him.
Exactly.
Last time
we just keep trying to get back old players.
Dybala, Morata, who's older than him.
Yeah. Why?
Well, it's so...
No, listen. Why? Everybody knows, most people are like, why are we getting Morata back? I think we should have kept him, but if we're going to take him, if we're going to sell Vlahovic, get him. I like Morata, I've always been a fan.
But sign him, not on a loan.
But that ruins, we should have kept him, because Morata plays well with Vlahovic. They played well together. If we're going to play the 3-5-2, we should have kept Dybala, we should have kept Morata, we should have kept Vlahovic, we signed Keane.
But you can't disagree on this. He does well under Allegri.
No, he does. I think Morata's an underrated striker. All these Prem fans are like, Morata
misses. He's not like a traditional striker.
No. What I have to say about him, though, he fits any team.
No, he does. He's an all-round forward. He can dribble for 6'3". He can assist, which he does well.
I think he's
quality. He can play as a target man, too. He can head the ball. He can score. We saw it in the World Cup. That was Spain's mistake.
He just can't time his runs.
Fair,
but he has his issues, yeah.
But listen, he has his issues, but he always performs. I think he performs in the big moments.
I like him.
But what if, let's say Juve can't get him, right? This is just another option.
He stays.
I don't know. I could see Milan signing him.
Milan Morata.
That's a great striker for them.
For them,
Milan need a striker.
Milan need
Where
a
is he right
striker.
He's at Atletico.
He's at Atletico.
Yeah.
Who should Milan get?
I heard. I think Morata. I think it's perfect.
That's it, but it's
Milan
either
need
him or Juve.
Or
someone
Jonathan David.
They
on
need
low.
someone to replace Tonali, and they need a striker.
Yeah, Juve and Milan's transfer targets are the same, and they're making the same stupid decisions.
Oh my god,
That's true.
Both of them today. I read
Yeah.
Jonathan David linked with Juve and Milan. I'm
It's
like,
like, dude, it's the same people. One gets American, the other gets another American.
Canadian.
Yeah, whatever. Canadian. But guys, look, North American. Thing, because this is another, speaking of a team that needs strikers, but this is the biggest team in the world, Real Madrid. If they don't get Mbappe, which I think they shouldn't get, who are they going to get?
Lautaro Martinez.
What? That's so random.
They said they
Madrid?
want him.
Really?
You guys haven't read it? They said they don't want Mbappe. They want Martinez.
Martinez, actually, that's not bad.
Not for
I
Madrid.
think he's perfect.
Well, Inter
not
give
for
them up.
Madrid.
Well, Inter give them up, though.
Inter are forced to sell someone. But
they're going to sell their best player?
their best player is Barella.
No, but best, like, guys, we're talking about forwards.
Though. He's their captain.
Who's
I
going
don't know.
to... They're going to sell their only goal scorer.
Oh, wait, Kane. Real Madrid could get Kane.
They could get Kane.
Bro, knowing Kane, though, he's going to be like, you know what? I'm staying. Like, come on, bro.
Well, that'd be.
That's what Neymar.
silly.
You know the thing with Madrid though is they can sign anyone
They were interested in Vlahovic.
Bro, the pull they have.
Yo, imagine Cristiano Ronaldo.
Actually, yeah.
Madrid.
If
Vlahovic could go to Real, I don't think that would be a bad move.
No,
Oh
it'd be a
wait,
great
the
move.
loan deal. They talked about that. If they don't get Mbappe, they wanted Vlahovic on the loan.
Oh, yeah, no,
That's
he's
not
right.
a bad idea.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
guys.
that's a good thing
Otherwise,
you brought
they'll
up.
play Camavinga striker.
But I don't think Vlahovic. It's too much pressure for him, in my opinion.
No. This is exact. Vlahovic is determined. This is
Like,
exactly
something
what
that
he
happened
needs.
to like Jovic.
Look,
you want something to like.
I don't know. I don't
Like,
see it's
he's-
a good fit for him.
Look, in an ideal world, I want Vlahovic to stay, but guys, Vlahovic on Madrid, that's his time to shine.
I think Kane's the best option.
Well, in an ideal
Kane's
world,
probably is more likely to go to Bayern, in my opinion.
Why not Osimhen then?
Osimhen and Real Madrid, I could see that, but
Kane or Osimhen's the best.
He's
I don't think Vlahovic.
so
just
but where's Vlahovic gonna go?
I think.
He has to
bless,
say.
I think.
Atletico.
No.
I think he's better for Bayern or Arsenal.
Well, I think Vlahovic going to Atletico. I don't think that would be enough for him because they play a very defensive style.
Oh yeah.
Antoine Griezmann leaves, you would get him. Not but well, guys.
Oh wait, one more. Just Memphis Depay.
Memphis Depay.
your boy.
I hate Memphis Depay. Well, what does he do?
Yeah.
No one knows what he's been doing.
Because
anymore.
nobody puts faith.
No, because he
loves
doesn't
him.
do
Yeah,
it.
nobody
Memphis
put-
Depay
Bro.
doesn't do anything.
I like Memphis.
It's the
I don't like it. This
Strat
guy-
Vodball
No,
never dies.
no.
He's the
Don't
last
give me that.
hope. No,
Well,
listen.
That's why
now
I
we're okay.
really don't like.
I do see him coming to Serie.
Panas left and right.
Please,
Depay.
I'll be
please
honest,
not.
Milan probably should get him.
Honestly, I see him
Milan-
shooting Milan.
I see
Milan, I
Milan.
think maybe
Yeah.
that would be good for Milan.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan of him
Roma
though.
would be great.
Roma
Yeah,
would-
I
I
would
wouldn't
think
think
get
anyone at
one,
this
but two.
point.
Nah, that's stupid. You just want to
No,
shut him up.
Milan
we also-
for sure, I think.
Arguably the biggest transfer, like this summer was. We gotta talk about Messi. I mean, because we didn't do
last.
we didn't do videos until you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
So Messi
Messi
Going to
Inter
MLS.
Miami. Busquets to Inter Miami.
Barcelona.
Jordi
basically.
Alba.
bro. Yeah, and Jordan
Barcelona
And
legends.
Suarez might
Suarez
go.
might go.
But let's talk about
Barcelona Legends FC.
But let's talk about
Sure,
where
name it.
Inter Miami is on in the league table. They're like,
15th, right?
bro, they're so low, and they haven't won a game in like so long.
Money
so
talks.
I don't know if Messi's gonna what is it like? Is this marketing? Is this him actually like
He
playing?
has
Like
it.
what is this?
I
He
think
has a
they'll make
ridiculous
playoffs with him, but they
contract.
won't win.
But I don't know. Hopefully, this is something good for the MLS because it is an actually pretty entertaining league. Every week you see
A banger.
crazy goals. It's
Oh my God,
every
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Every game it happens. But hopefully that his transfer could actually like make the sport grow in America, especially considering the World Cup's coming up in 2026.
People are saying make the sport grow in America, make this. I think it's always going to be like this because, bro, how many make the sport grow in America we're going to see? We saw Pelé at the start, Zlatan, we got a player in his prime, Jovinko, not well known globally, but
No, it
was
has
a
grown, though.
it's a player. No, it is, but bro, MLS will always be MLS.
No, but bro, to be
Hey.
honest, the big signings do help because it inspires these young kids. Like they see these players in their.
I mean, yeah, we've been seeing this for years. I mean, I don't know, but
we missed one thing, and honestly, it's pretty big because the fans hate him. Lucas Hernandez to PSG.
Oh yeah,
that's big because he's a good player. They hate him because he's from Marseille. PSG,
but that just shows PSG as a club.
PSG have the worst fans in the world.
Well, it's just disrespectful because you're setting the player up to fail.
But guys, let's talk about their defense. Nuno Mendes, Skriniar. I mean, Lucas Hernandez, Kimpembe.
They're not gonna do.
They have good.
I know, but look at that defense.
Arte on Sporting,
bro. Great no, but guys, back. Kri was right. What were you saying about the player?
It's like automatically. You're hating on the player. You don't give him any sort of support. It's like that's just listen. I understand. There's diehard PSG fans that really do love the club.
Sure,
but like many fans, and it's like the majority, whatever plastic fans, whatever they are, they're hating on these players. They're like they go to Mbappe's house, Messi's house, Neymar's house. Get out of my club. It's like
you can do that to Messi.
Sure, no player is bigger than the club, but you can't set up, especially new transfers. You can't set them up to fail and already hate on them.
Exactly.
Wait, guys, last thing before we close. I know we said this multiple times.
45
this
times,
is
guys.
really the last thing, and this is a fun question. Who has the most plastic fans in the world? City, PSG, Inter Miami, or whatever the name is.
Well,
I'm not sorry.
If you're talking about plastic, guys, City, because
City.
What?
Barca.
How can you?
Barca have real fans.
They're real fans.
How can you tell me? How can you really tell me? Look me in the eye and tell me. Yeah, I'm really passionate about City, and like that's my favorite team ever.
Bro, when they won,
you saw their fans were like,
yeah. Wow, what does this mean?
I forgot who said this. I forgot who said. Oh wait, no, I remember. Shout out to IFTV. The Marco Messina, the guy on Paramount. He said he was at the game and he said that the Man City fans were like barely celebrating when they won, and during the whole game they weren't singing it, and like Guardiola was like trying to get them up, while the Inter fans like the whole game were like so passionate.
The difference.
So I think that's the answer.
I'm saying City.
It's gotta be City.
I mean, but Inter Miami, like all the PSG fans, like I think they lost millions of followers, and then went to
Messi. No, guys, those are Messi fans, and now that's why I cannot stand them at all.
The reason why I take City over PSG is because, regardless of like the whole Lucas Hernandez thing, it does show a little bit of passion that like the fans are like, you come from Marseille, you can't play.
No, it does show passion, but it's stupidity.
It's stupidity.
But
you remember when they booed Messi?
But Tevez went from United to City and they didn't say
because this is PSG.
The United fans did.
Because United fans are real fans.
No, of course, I think the answer, clearly Manchester City. If you're a Manchester City fan, we all know it's only been max the past 10 years.
Shout out to our West Ham fans. You guys
weren't born a Manchester City fan.
It's been max the past 2 years. Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like been 2 years, guys. If you're a City fan.
All right, West Ham fans, where are you at?
You guys give us a lot of
yeah. What a bunch of Yanks. Fake Italians. I
do want to shout out a guy in the comments. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah.
We read comments.
I want to shout out one
guy.
We
read all the comments.
We read all the comments, guys. I want to shout out one guy. I don't know if you were serious, but do you really think the Scottish League?
I think it was
what was that? Are you drunk when you said that?
Nah. But guys, we do love and appreciate the fans that we have in these comments. We appreciate like we're a new channel, so you guys are like giving into us like really easy. Like we appreciate that. Guys.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? The Milan fan. That's always a comment. Yeah, you support the wrong team, but we appreciate the love, bro.
No, but with all due respect, like they say in soccer, like football is nothing without fans.
Yeah.
Our channel would be nothing without
No, it's nothing
fans.
like you guys.
We appreciate all the feedback.
But we appreciate the people who actually care about the sport.
Thanks you guys. I like to thank he's watching right now, our editor. Alexander, right now, we can't say. Don't say the full name. Alexander,
our editor. Well, he not.
Go over there. Come in. Lad.
This guy is the man.
The man.
We couldn't do without him.
Yo,
I think you remember, honestly, for all those American analysis
our old
fans, our old channel, you remember him. He was in He remember that video? It was good. Check it out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes our video. Once again, thank you so much. There'll be more to come this summer and beyond. And beyond in the future.
Sorry about the little gap we took.
Yeah.
Took a little break.
Yeah, we had a bit of personal issues to deal with and scheduling conflicts. But
Fob had some fights with Allegri.
Yeah,
Fob is Allegri of this.
That's the plot twist. All right, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And thank you, by the way.